There's a lot of fear out there right now. There's a lot of talk about Bitcoin going to $25,000. If that would happen, well, alts would just tumble down as well. We'd see alts going to more, making lower lows than what we saw the other day. So we have all that Chinese FUD, tax FUD in America, all this stuff with countries. So let's just tune into that. Smack the subscribe button if you guys like this kind of content. And of course, smack the like button so we can reach some more homies. Just checking out the current price action to start the video off. Bitcoin just above $37,400, Ethereum just below $2,500. I want to point out that though the market cap is still $1.6 trillion. In 2017, the peak of the bull run was $850 billion. So we're still about double right there. Like that's still good to see even on a massive correction. Also want to point out that the Bitcoin dominance is 43.3%. So it creeped up a little bit. If we go check out the Bitcoin dominance, which is right here, back here in 2017, we've gone over this before. Just a quick update is that, the dominance fell from 85% all the way down to like 37%. Bitcoin made the all-time high right here at 62%. And then altcoins made their all-time high down here when it went 33%. So what I anticipated on current times was that we would continue to see Bitcoin dominance falling, but it seems like we kind of rebounded right around the 39% region, which is cool to see. I do expect to see some kind of like retracement where Bitcoin starts taking back some dominance. So for example, we hit 39% down here. I wouldn't be surprised if we try to retest 60 again. We had definitely issues breaking that 60 region. Wouldn't be surprised if we try to get up there. Maybe we only hit 58, something like that. As always, just is just my speculation and my thoughts in this video. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin take some of the dominance back. Altcoins may get hit a little bit. So just be patient, or I would definitely keep your eye on that. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin though, this right here is the 1 hourly chart. So I have this trend line right here around the $42,000 region. That's simply because if you go back, that's where we topped back in January. And yes, you can even tell in the 1 hour chart, we're having some issues breaking that. And down here is where we bottomed out right here just the other day, hitting, was like $30,000. There's a lot of fear in the streets. A lot of coins were going down. There was a lot of amazing buying opportunities. I do understand the exchanges were down. So we're getting into this whole thing of yesterday, mentioned that, crypto dump exposed, of how apparently people, it was just manipulated for certain people to get in. And to a certain extent, like that kind of makes sense. But I also just wanted to point out something else is that, a lot of people expected 30 to 40% corrections, just like myself, because of the last bull run back in 2017. We saw that happen time and time again. It was very normal. So we're like, hey, this time it's going to happen. No big deal. We're going back here. This is 2017 time. We had multiple 30 to 40% corrections. We're like, yo, if we hit 40%, we're chilling, we're good. Just buy. So I imagine that a lot of people probably went long when we hit around $37,000 because that was approximately a 40% correction. And just in case if you're unsure what I mean, go from the top to the bottom here, we hit about a 54% correction. But if you were to put it at like $38,000, that's about a 42% correction. So that's a little bit extra because we back in 2017 we did have, I think, one 42% correction. So that right there is probably like, hey, definitely go long now. We're going to bounce back. Like we have not seen this before. So I anticipate that in that region, a lot of long positions were taken, and then the big whales that they know what they're doing, they're like, oh, look at these guys. Look what they're doing. They're going long. We're gonna go short. We're gonna knock them out of the park. We're just gonna dump everything. So that liquidates their longs. And then we had this like massive wick right there, which that is definitely showing a lot of buying pressure. Are we in a bear market? Are we in a bull market? That's definitely for a topic for another video. But as of right now, we're kind of in like no man's land. Just keep it short and sweet right there. We're see how things play out. When it comes to the potential $25,000 crash, because we've seen some posts from the same people that created the post that I made the video here about yesterday, saying, hey, it's all manipulated. They're saying we're definitely going to hit $25,000. What's kind of weird though is that nobody really talked about that post from the one that I made the video about yesterday about going to 30K, and now everybody's talking about the 25K one. So I wonder if that's really going to happen. Maybe they're going to actually pump it up, expecting a lot of shorts, and then liquidate them to make money off them. Who knows, guys? Who knows what will happen? The whole point of the other day, like the whole point of this right here, it really tested your thesis of investing. What is your plan? What is your goal? Are you willing to sit through a 4-year bear market right now with the position you're in right now? Are you willing to do that? Are you over leveraged to where you can't pay your bills next month? Because if that's the case, that is definitely scary. And I'm not here to scare you guys. I'm not here to say, oh, go sell, go. Like, no, I'm not here to say that. I'm just saying these are questions you need to ask yourself. If you're over leveraged right now, that's it's hard to sleep at night, right? Especially when you see this massive dump right there. I mean, you're probably checking the price like 50 billion times a day, and you're like, oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I take some profit? And as soon as this thing pops up, you're probably going to take a little bit because you need to take some money off the table. That's why I mentioned time and time again, you definitely want to take some profit, because if not, when these crashes happen, you may start freaking out, especially if you're new here and if you bought anywhere up here, you're probably freaking out, especially with altcoins. They got hit the hardest. Yes, there are a few altcoins that did not take much heat. I do understand that. There's always outliers. Please keep that in mind. That's definitely another topic for another video. But just watch out. This, I don't think it's actually going to play it where we hit 25K. I believe they're trying to tell us, hey, it's going to hit 25K. So everybody goes short, they put in their short positions, and then they're going to, pump it up. And they're going to wreck all the short positions, and then it's going to cause an effect to pump even higher. I could be wrong. I'm just a silly dude on the internet. This whole Chinese FUD, this whole tax stuff with in America, all that stuff you see in the news, guys, it's just there to take your good old crypto. They're just there to scare you out of it, okay? Keep in mind, there's only 21 million Bitcoin. Yet for everybody in the back, there's only 21 million Bitcoin. So are you going to let them take the little piece of the pie that you have? Let me know down below. And thank you for tuning in today. Smack that subscribe button, smack that like button if you're new here. And of course, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. But you know what to do. Until then, may those gains be with you.